Guys, I was about to do this alteration here, and I wanted you guys to see something in doing alteration. So I'm just gonna pull this down here so you can actually see. So sorry, I'm using Zoom to record. So this is what it is here. So this is a dress, and the length of the length the person wants, or this is a garment, and the length the person wants is 34. All right. So what I'm going to do here, the first thing what I did here to make sure it's secure, I put some pins across here, just around by the arm area to make sure I have that area stable. Once I make sure that the shoulders there, the shoulder seam is all nice and straight, just like that. Okay. Then what I've done here, so this is all pinned down. So I've put it on my rotary on my mat here, and I make sure the dress is all nice and level, very important. Okay, so what I've done, let me show you what I've done so far. So once I determine its level, right, the length the person wants the dress is this level, so I measure it down to the length, right? So I'm just going to show you that's the length itself. So the length is 34. We want the dress length for, and it's around here. Okay, so it's around here, just in case you don't see. Right. So with that 34 now, what I've done, I put 1.5 inch more for allowance, so I can ensure that I clean this edge nicely to bring it back up to the 34. Okay. So what I did, so this is all the way 34, 34. 34 is all this way, and I take my chalk and I just mark it here. I don't know if you guys can see, but yeah, so that is it here. Right, and then I add 1.5 inch under that now, so that's 1.5 inch under. So then I add allowance now, so 1.5 inch under. So this is the length the person wants. Okay, I add this 1.5 inch under because I want allowances. All right, so what I'm going to do here is just to cut this out. I started cutting it already, so I can get it too nice here. So with this dress, what I noticed, the back is a little bit shorter than the front. That's how they make the dress. So anyway, I'm just gonna cut this out. So to get a clean cut. So I just need to cut with the scissors here. I'm going to rotary cut nice, and sometimes I can know how to work it out. So. Okay. This part I don't want it anymore. So now I have the dress to the level. So now what I will do here, so this here, guys, it's a little bit stretchy. So what I will be doing is ensuring that what I'll do, I'll just actually zigzag the edge. Now I didn't have to make the seam allowance so much if I didn't want to, but I'll only just make it 1 inch. My goal here now is to fold this up 1 inch, sorry, half an inch, right? So I fold this up half an inch, and then that half an inch, I'm going to bring it up to that 1 inch. See what I'm doing? So this is the actual length of the original length of the leg. So this is what I did. I fold this half an inch, right? So let me just put a pin here. So this is what I'm going to do all around the dress. And then I may stitch this with zigzag because it's a stretchy material. It may not look good if I go just go regular. So yes, this here. So I'm just going to fold. So I'm going to do it all over the dress. So I'm going to fold again. This is the line here. I'm going to fold it half an inch, and I'll bring that half an inch over to my original length. So this is the length. The person wanted, I'm going to stitch it down. So that's pretty much it. Okay, that's pretty much it, and you will do it all over the dress until it's done. So I'm hoping that makes sense. Just always leave extra if you want it to a certain length. You want to leave maybe half an inch or 1 inch extra. In this case, I leave 1.5 inch. You can leave 1.5 inch extra. If you are new, you can leave 1 inch extra. If you're really competent and you know what you're doing, For this one, because I think I might do some zigzag because it's a little bit it's a stretchy dress, so I'm not gonna do straight stitch. So I want to make sure that I'm all safe. So anyway, hope this was helpful.